Hey everyone, I'm Noah with a bit of art news. A statue of Melania Trump has been set on fire this month in her Slovenian hometown of Sevnica. Sevnica has been known to capitalize on her fame, selling items such as Melania cake, Melania honey, and even Melania slippers. So a statue revealed in July of 2019 seemed to be a logical next step. The statue, however, received, mixed reviews. Many were put off by its scarecrow-like appearance, its bulbous nose, flipper-like hands, and crooked face. I should note that this is a picture of the statue before it was burnt. The artist who commissioned the piece, Brad Downey, told AFP, "I can understand why people might think that this falls short as a description of her physical appearance, but insisted that he found the end result to be absolutely beautiful." He said he commissioned the piece due to anti-immigration rhetoric coming out of the United States, but has never commented on if it was made to be ugly on purpose. The sculpturist, Alice Max Zupevic, has never made a chainsaw sculpture before. We're shocked. No, Max wasn't chosen for his skills with the chainsaw. The main reason Downey commissioned him as the artist is that he was born in the same hospital in the same month as Melania Trump, which makes him more qualified to carve this sculpture than Donald Trump is to be our president. The statue drama all came to an end when it was burned and removed on July 5th. The arsonists still haven't come forward, but Downey predicts it was either burned by left-wing people in the buzz of monument destruction, or it was burned by right-wing people due to disliking its appearance. And I guess I gotta agree with him on that. Downey says he would love to speak to the arsonists, and that he plans to do another art piece in the spot to replace the statue. As Confederate and insensitive statues are being torn down all over, many are begging the question, what do we do with them? Artist J.B. Daniels suggests turning a massive former landfill near Chicago into a toppled monument park. Daniels says statues should be positioned in their toppled states, and with their unoccupied pedestals nearby. The park could be used to educate visitors on America's controversial past. The company, Waste Management, has continuously made empty promises to let the city build a park on the site after environmental studies have been made on the subject. This is a nice eco-friendly twist on our controversial past. The site sits next to a natural wetland on the Calumet River. Supporters of the park propose banning the installation of restrooms on the premises and instead insist guests pop a squat on their least favorite Confederate. Richmond, Virginia is exploring ideas to replace the statues at Monument Avenue. While the space just recently held statues of the Confederacy's most revered losers, the area has now become a blank canvas. Some want to erect new statues, honoring a more inclusive set of heroes. Some want a space opened up for performance or reflection. Some even think the empty pedestals riddled with graffiti should remain as evidence of their history. Those interested in replacing the statues with new figures are considering civil rights activists, such as Rosa Parks, W.E.B. Du Bois, or Martin Luther King. Some prefer local heroes, such as civil rights attorney Oliver Hill and Richmond Planet editor John Mitchell Jr. There is still some controversy with replacing the statues, however. One museum district has stated, "It is a larger philosophical thing that I have with worshiping people from history and defying them. Everyone has flaws." President Donald Trump issued an executive order calling for the construction of a National Garden of American Heroes to house statues of historical figures from Christopher Columbus to Ronald Reagan. He described the future plan to be a vast outdoor park that will feature the statues of the greatest Americans who ever lived. So we know he's going to commission a statue of himself to be placed there. Because nothing says American hero like a group of leaders who spread disease and death due to colonization, homophobia, and sheer stupidity. I swear to God, you guys, this was not supposed to be a political show. What did our food look like hundreds of years ago? Well, we may find the answer in paintings. Yves Desmet, the head of Functional Phosphoproteomics at the VIB UGent Plant Systems Biology Center in Belgium, and David Vergoen, a lecturer on cultural history at Amaranth, believe that paintings may teach us about the evolution of plant food, where those plants emerged, and how common they were. They even think that it can tell us about what associations existed between food consumption habits, trade routes, and newly conquered lands. They've already used paintings to make discoveries regarding the domestication of carrots and their color, the making of modern wheat, the cultivation of strawberries, and the origin of watermelons. Studying art's connection with food can also help us study the environmental factors that have influenced human culture in the past. Although they've come very far, they're asking for our help. The duo has launched a crowdsourcing campaign using the hashtag ArtGenetics. This hashtag hit an unfortunate obstacle as Facebook began censoring sexually charged fruit emojis, prompting this tweet. The team followed up this post by saying, "Please God, no more dick pics, we get it." Well, that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below. And remember, stay artsy.